Okay, what's up, people? I know you can't see us, but we are still here, and my cousin Chan is still wearing that red suit.
Yes, sir. Christmas all day.
Right, it's all day. But tomorrow we will be different. We will have different clothes on. We don't just stay in the same clothes every day. But today, right now, we have something extra special for you guys. We have Florida State football cards. And now these are pretty unique due to the fact that I have over 100 of them, and that some of these people went on to play professionally. And these were their college cards, and we have coaches in here. To get started, we'll have my cousin go first. Chan with.
Yes, sir. We will be starting off with Burt Reynolds, active from 1945 to 1955 and 1957. He's from West Palm Beach. And here's the back.
Actually, I think we should just show them and then read their name, read off their material on the back. We can just go to your stack first.
All right. So here we have Mike Martin. He, of course, let's see, Centerfield head coach. Oh, Centerfield and head coach, my bad. Centerfield from 65 to 66 and head coach from 1980 to present. Let's see. Next up, we have Herb Gaynor. This man right here, 6'2", let's see, wide receiver. He is from Sarasota, Florida. It was active from 1984 to 1987.
Okay, then we have John Myrna from Lenaha, MD. What state is MD?
MD, actually,
it's not Michigan, is it?
No. MD is, let's see, so there's Michigan, Minnesota.
It's Minnesota, yeah, Minnesota. Minnesota from 1986 to 1988. Inside linebacker, John Myrna, number 46.
Nice.
Then we have Lee Corso. Lee Corso was a halfback from Miami, Florida. They don't have date on here for him. Probably in the late, during the 60s. This is in 1953. Yeah, 1953. And then we have Joey Inaga from Bowden, Florida. Offensive tackle. 4-year coordinator and 3-year letterman of the Seminoles.
And then next, we have, who is this?
Barry Rice.
Barry Rice. Let's see, this man right here, he was a linebacker from 1968 to 1970, and is from Fernandina Beach, Florida. I have not heard of that area.
Now, guys, today we're going over 50 of these cards slash players. Next, we have Mike Lloyd, baseball player. Pitcher, from Short Hills, New Jersey, from 1983 to 1986, had the number 81 from Florida State.
Next up, we have Dick Herman. This man, he was a guard and is from Marion, Florida.
Then we had David Palmer. He was an inside linebacker slash fullback from Tallahassee, Florida.
Ooh.
Number 171. Earned his first letter as a Seminole as a true freshman in 1984. That man was good.
Nice.
And then we have James Harris, a cornerback from Gainesville, Florida, from 1979 to 1981. Number 171. That was interesting. Then we have Ronald Lewis, from Jacksonville, Florida, wide receiver, 1986 to 1989, number 51.
So following that up, we have another Dick. Dick Hauser. He, 1956 to 1958. He led Florida State into District 3 playoffs all 3 years and to the district championships in 1957. Well, what do you know?
Then we have Tanner Holman. Tanner Holman was from Tallahassee, Florida. Position was a fullback. He served from 1985 to 1986. Number 43. Quick 2 years. A 2-year letterman for a tribe after transferring from Tennessee.
Interesting. And next up, who is this? Lawrence Timmons. 2004 to 2006. Number 37. Let's see. Tim started all 12 games in his junior season and earned all ACC recognition after posting 18 tackles for loss, 5 quarterback sacks, and 7 pass breakups. Dang.
Then we have Devontae Freshman, Florida State. From 2011 to 2013, number 19. The Seminoles rotated 3 running backs during their 2013 national championship season, but it was a freshman who started it all, 14 games, who won. What was his position?
Oh, it doesn't say?
No, it's not saying his position.
Interesting.
I'm assuming he was either running back or quarterback then. This is interesting. We have Dick Hauser Stadium. They must have named it after Dick Hauser. Dick Hauser Stadium is one of the nation's top baseball facilities and undergoing a 2-year, $12 million renovation in 2004. The renovation, which increased capacity to 6,700 seats, included installation of a $50,000 sound system.
Wow.
Now that is something to hear. The stadium was named in honor of Hauser, a former Florida State player who went on to become a big league manager. But always giving the big bucks.
They knew exactly what was going on. And next up, we have Christian Ponder. Ponder indeed. Let's see. Ponder was a quarterback. His legacy was cemented when he was selected by the Vikings with the 12th pick of the 2011 draft to become the highest drafted quarterback in school history, 2007 to 2010. Number 13. Not bad.
Okay, next we have Chris Thompson. That name sounds familiar. Chris Thompson racked up more than 2,000 yards from scrimmage in 4 seasons at Florida State. This was from 2009 to 2012. Amazing player. What was his position? He again do not say. We're going to assume running back or quarterback.
We need to start getting a little specific. Let's see. Next up, we have Marvin Jones, 1990 to 1992. He was a linebacker. Let's see. He left Florida State after 3 years with 2 consensus All-American nods and the Lombardi and Butkus awards. Do you know what those are?
No, I know the Lombardi Trophy was a very famous trophy. Very not a go to laugh at. Once you achieve the Lombardi Trophy, there's not many others above it.
Wow, that is really good.
And besides the what is the name of the Super Bowl trophy? I forgot.
The Super Bowl trophy.
It might be the
used to know
Lombardi
the name.
Trophy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But next up is Dave Cowens. Dave Cowens. From 1967 to 1970. Number 23. Only one Florida State basketball jersey was retired in the 20th century. And the number 13 worn by Cohen during the 3-year career in Tallahassee. Cohen scored a record 1,479 points in his 78-game college career, an average of 19 per game, and was even more dominant on the board, averaging 17.2 rebounds per contest.
Wow. Did it to him.
That is amazing.
Yes, sir. Hope the rest of these are legendary. Next up we have Anquan Bolden. Let's see. He suffered a devastating knee injury in 2001 that caused him to miss the entire season, but he was eager to prove himself when he returned in 2002, and the result was a superb senior campaign, 65 receptions, 1,011 yards, and an ACC best, 13 touchdowns. He won the ACC's Brian Piccolo Award for Courage, 99 to 2002. Does that award sound familiar either?
What?
The Brian Piccolo Award.
I think you get that for winning a bowl. I don't know which one. Now, guys, this next one is a real treat. You know him. You see the name. Dion Sanders. Mr. Primetime himself. Number 16. Primetime loved the spotlight from the moment he stepped onto the campus at FSU as a freshman. He started at cornerback in football, played outfield for a baseball team, and reached the College World Series, and ran for a track team and won its 10th conference title. He won the Jim Thorpe Award. Top. What is DB? DB in 1988.
Is that down back?
I think it's down back. Double back, something. Double back, probably. 1985 to 1988.
Wow.
He was doing it big in the 80s. Fun fact, he did often not attend FAMU, but he was often on FAMU's campus at the set, if those who know about the FAMU set. Next up we have,
let's see, Fred, I do not want to butcher this name, Biletnikoff.
Yeah, it's Blitnikoff.
Oh, okay. 25. Let's see. FSU didn't have much of a football history before Bobby Bowden arrived in 1976, but alumni would always point to Blitnikoff. Okay, Blitnikoff as the school's first consensus All-American and one of the greatest receivers in football history. He recorded 15 touchdown catches as a senior in 1964, including 4 in the Gator Bowl, 1962 to 1964.
Next up, we have P.J. Williams. I think I remember when this man was started playing. Number 47, a key player on the 2013 FSU defense that ranked number 1 in the nation in passing defense. 156 yards per game. That is an amazing accomplishment, and this was happening from 2012 to 2014.
Wow.
Next up, we have John Woodchick. John Woodchick was from Madison, Ohio. He played end and a steady contributor to the Seminoles of early 60s. John Woodchick was able to play both sides of the ball for the Tribe. After doing a fine job both offensively and defensively in 1961, bringing in one pass for 5 yards, Woodchick missed all of the 62 season due to injury. Now that is a sad way to go out. His number was 108.
Tragic. Next up, we have Dedrick Dodge. Superhero name. Let's see. Free safety. He's from Mulberry, Florida. Outstanding defensive back for the Seminoles in the late 80s. Let's see. He made 30 tackles as a redshirt freshman in 1986. He got and also grabbed 2 interceptions that year. Interesting. Number 83.
Next we have Tony Romeo. Not Tony Romo, Tony Romeo. From Tampa, Florida. Defensive end, number 103. Former defensive end Tony Romeo is the best known for a sophomore season in 1958 that produced honorable mention All-American honors from AP and UPI. What that is, I guess, is an organization of football that keeps track of records.
Interesting. And then next after him, we have Jamie Shope. Let's see. He was an outfielder, pitcher, and is from Chattahoochee, Florida. He was active from 1980.
Chattahoochee.
Oh my goodness. Chattahoochee. I am so sorry. And he was active from 1981 to 1982. Number 21.
Then we have Bill Kimber. Bill Kimber was from Winter Park, Florida, and he played from 1957 to 1958. Number was 126, a 2-year letterman at the end of the tribe in 1957 to 1958. Bill Kimber played both offense and defense. Legendary man.
Up next,
we have Gary Shope.
That name sounds familiar.
Gary Shope, number 116. From 1963 through 66, Gary Shope was a leader in Florida State's basketball Seminoles. Pompano Beach prep start short for a college center, made up for lack of size with hustle and aggressiveness. You did not want to be on defense when he was on offense.
Let's see, next we have Bill Capace. Is that how you pronounce that?
Capiche, I think.
Let's see. So, he was a kicking specialist from Miami, Florida. Let's see. FSU's kickoff man for 3 seasons, Bill Capiche was finally given the opportunity to shine and score some points for the Seminoles during his senior season. During that 1980 season, Capiche and his soccer style of kicking helped lead the Seminoles to a 10-2 record and a trip into the Orange Bowl. Haven't heard of that, but
Orange Bowl, I have. It is only the schools in the South with the best records go to the Orange Bowl.
That's great.
Now we have Steve Garber. Steve Garber was a defensive tackle from Concord, New NC is North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina.
Right.
And from 1985 to 1988, his number was a 4. And they have some stats here for you to see on the chart. Next, we have David Palmer again. We already read his.
Yes, sir.
James Harris. No.
I don't think we've. No,
I
we
don't
haven't
think
been
you
through
were
that.
James Harris.
No.
Wait,
171.
171 from Gainesville, Florida. Cornerback in 1979 to 1981. A 3-year 11. Nice man.
Let's see. Next up, we have Ronald Lewis. Another familiar name. It's a wide receiver from Jacksonville, Florida. Was active from 1986 to 1989. The most experienced and best-known member of Florida State's Fab Four was Ronald Lewis. In addition to his on-the-field success, Lewis was also a talented and popular speaker who wrote at church groups, schools, and civic organizations around Tallahassee and his hometown of Jacksonville. That's a trooper. Nice.
We have Gary Shope again. Bill Capiche again.
Wow.
Now we have Danny Leweiler.
I think so.
Danny Leweiler. Number 111. Florida State University reputation as a national basketball power is due in large part to Danny Leweiler, the coach who first brought the Seminoles national acclaim from 1955 through 1963. Leweiler set a record of 188 and 82, winning 70% of his games. 3 times he took FSU to the College World Series. Now that is an amazing coach right there.
Nice. Need more like him. Let's see. That's right here. Peter Tom Willis. Okay. A quarterback from Morris, Alabama. How did this slip in here? After 3 years of waiting, Peter Tom Willis finally got to make his mark in Doak Campbell Stadium his senior year. And what a mark he made, working his way into Florida State record books in just 1 season. 1 season? Huh. Guess that proves the skill.
Now we have Bobby Bowden. You already know the great coach. Bobby Bowden, head coach, similar career, technically number 56. One thing Florida State head coach Bobby Bowden had become known for was trick plays, and the one that has the top Any list of Bobby Bowden tricks is the patisserie. Bowden stunned the nation with one of the top fake punt calls in one of the toughest situations, 4th and 4. 4th and 4 on his own 21 was the game tied at 21 and less than 2 minutes left. And you already know what happened next. Sorry for the upside down cards. We just had Bobby Bowden. Here you go.
Yes, sir.
Now we have Tom Bailey. He sounds a little bit familiar. From Coral Gables, Florida, from 1968 to 1970, his number was 166, an outstanding running back out of Coral Gables, Florida. Now we're on to Darion Holman. I think we saw him already. We saw Darion.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're on to Fred Pickard. Fred Pickard was running back from Columbia, Tennessee. From 1957 to 1959, his number was 177. 1957, a 149-pound sophomore running back named Fred Pickard started for the state. In 1959, Pickard, at 170 pounds, completed his rushing, maybe his career in garnering gold. In those 3 years, Pickard led FSU in rushing each season. Now that's an accomplishment. Now we're at Wally Wooden.
Yes, sir.
Quarterback from 1976 to 1979. In 4 years, he threw 476 passes and completed 273 for over 3,000 yards and 22 touchdowns. That's a lot of points. Mm-hmm. Next we have Buddy Blankenship. Number 157. A former quarterback from Atlanta, Georgia, Buddy was switched to offensive end as a sophomore and played admirable in relief.
Okay.
Louis Alicia. I think how you pronounce his last name. Was a shortstop in baseball from. How do you pronounce this?
Let me see.
From Puerto Rico. I'm talking about the state. Like, what's the name of that city?
Guaynabo,
Puerto Rico. From 1984 to 1986, number 32, and here are some of his stats.
We have Max Wetstein. Let's see. Offensive end, Leesburg, Florida, 1963 to 1965. A 3-year letterman on both offense and defense. Wetstein contributed to the Seminoles from 1963 to 1965. Just said that. Playing both offensive and defensive end as a sophomore. Max caught 9 passes and scored 2 touchdowns in the 1963 Wake Forest game. Playing defense against Florida, he was credited by Florida State coaches with a perfect game. Nice. And then, our last card today, Antoine Smith. That name does sound a little familiar.
Now, guys, we're going to be doing 50 per episode of these Florida State cards. If you want to see our regular cards, just let us know. Right now, we have, I think, 5 playlists going.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Like and subscribe if you liked it. Peace.